the crew, the volunteers here, have actually built staging, a welded tubular steel staging, so that the whole orchestra will fit on an appropriate size stage. There'll be a dance floor for dancing and plenty of seats for the concert. They're coming with their vocalist, and they will be doing all the authorized, because this is the real deal, Jimmy Dorsey arrangements. Well, good afternoon, Ralph. It's a good thing one of my old friends is working entirely behind my back, because this afternoon is an exercise in trust. We haven't played this year together yet. Ralph is not retired from the music scene, but he's not really interested in playing every night of the week anymore. Ralph is senior to me. How old are you now, Ralph?
How old am I? One short of 80.
One short of 80. He's played one-string washtub bass with me every time I've appeared here at the QIA. It's a privilege for me to have such a veteran. He was a union musician for 32 years. His instrument of note in those years was the one-string washtub bass. The man's a virtuoso. I'm just delighted that he's willing to work with the likes of me, so that I can enjoy how much better what he does makes my music for me too. Let me just get going here. I have 2 trophies to show you since I was here last. The first, I made the cover of not a magazine, but an international journal. It's published by the Oxford University Press at Oxford University in England. And on the December issue of the cover, can you believe it? I've actually lived long enough to finally be another pretty face in the right place at the right time.
Nudist book, was it?
No, this is the Gerontologist. This is the international journal for all the doctors, nurses, and professionals in the field of geriatrics. Hey, that's us when we're not in Quartzsite. All over the world. And they did say something nice in here. I did not have an article about me. I'm not that important. I was just a pretty face. The photographer who does the covers happened to come to the bookstore on his way through from LA to Phoenix to get a flight. And he wrote, cover photograph. Paul Weiner is a musician who was part of the scene in the 1960s and 70s. He now runs the Reader's Oasis bookstore in Quartzsite, Arizona, where he welcomes aging snowbirders from all over the US and Canada. His stage name is Sweet Pie, and he still rocks his audience with Boogie-woogie piano. Thank you. I knew that if I finally settled down after 25 years of Sweet Pie with no address anywhere, I would probably end up wearing pants occasionally. It's that willingness that I'm sure makes it easy for Ralph Martin to want to associate with Paul Weiner. He doesn't want to hear too much about playing bass to the naked bookseller. The other trophy was, to my surprise, I got a call from Phoenix just after I woke up Saturday morning to tell me I made the Arizona Republic. They ran a feature called Quirky Quartzsite. It's actually not really about Quartzsite, but much more about all the interesting trails around the Martinez Lake region south of Quartzsite. But I guess to make people want to read about a trail south of Quartzsite, he started his article by saying it had snowed this past winter, and a little snow actually reached Quartzsite. And he explains in his first paragraph how he decided to take a ride to Quartzsite, since it was on the way to where he wanted to go, and see not if there was snow on the saguaros, but what the naked bookseller was wearing. I stopped at Reader's Oasis in Quartzsite to find that the naked bookstore guy wasn't naked. He was wearing a shirt. So that's the other trophy. I have become, I guess regionally, the barometer of when it's cold in Quartzsite. Okay, Ralph. You can pick up either from the beginning or from the second note, since he played one note already. For me to have an occasion to wear clothes. I do own a lot of clothes. My hobby, all my life as a nudist, has been buying used clothing very, very cheap. In yard sales and estate sales. Let me introduce a friend. Hey, Will, this is old Willie Boy from Salem, Massachusetts. 8 feet of snow on both sides of in the way. I feel so naked without my pouch. So I buy used clothing. And I'll tell you, I'm so much like you, it's ridiculous. This afternoon, I stood there in front of my closet, surprised at how it's accumulated over the years, and I couldn't decide what to wear. So I brought a lot with me. And this way you'll get to see what bargains you can find when you look around a town like Quartzsite. Everything I'm wearing I bought here in town for Bupkis. This jacket from the little pet thrift store across from Family Dollar. They had a half-price sale. I couldn't resist. I feel a little like Kenny Rogers. The pants, well, there I have to admit, I spent $19 for a pair of pants at Costco when I went with my dad to see what his membership was really all about. As long as he's alive, I don't have to join. I can use his card. Let's play a little music. Will Peroni met me when I was in junior high school. I guess what attracted his attention to me is how I really never got a break as a child prodigy. I mean, here he had to go to an assembly at the junior high school, Pickering Junior High School in Lynn, Massachusetts, because it was a talent show during school hours. And I was, according to the program, supposed to sing and play Tammy, then a popular song by Debbie Reynolds. Instead, I did Since I Met You Baby by Ivory Joe Hunter. That's the first time I was really discouraged to ever become a musician of any sort, because I was disqualified from the talent contest for not following the program. It left an indelible mark on my life. The earlier occasion, which should have told me right away, don't get into talent shows, was in the 3rd grade, when the whole class would follow the teacher while you point in your music book, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. She, the teacher, forced me to lip sync the words because my monotone was throwing the whole class off. So from those 2 very discouraging experiences, I became a naked boogie-woogie of blues piano called Sweet Pie, who played to 1.5 million people. In the first years of my 25-year career doing that, my old school friend, and we used to play this music as kids together, worked with me. And in our senior years, having both survived the good years of our life, there will be the better ones yet to come, we're working together. And I hope tonight, and this afternoon, which is good preparation for tonight, we will be able to share with you some of the excitement and the music that we always had playing together. And I also want to introduce to the stage one other musician, Jerry Mullins. Jerry Mullins has been with me in every show. He's 85. Ralph is 1 less than 80. I'm 72, and old Willie Boy is the youngest guy in the act. Let's play them some music. Get these on. nothing, nowhere. A little nothing, nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. $100 bill. I got a pocket full of change. $100 bills. Now a pocket full of change. I say life cashes in, not so fast, just a day at a time. Nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. How about a drink? How about a toast to our friends? Not the friends you're gonna see every day. No. Instead, we're gonna drink to the friends who had to go away. And I'll let you know who I mean. Here's to the friends who had to depart, the friends who live in our heart. You hear the blues, in bars, boogie, see the fun in my beer. Just help me laugh at pain, help me smile away the tears. Yeah! Nothing, I pay nothing nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. Tucked away with nothing nowhere. Sip of this water. Isn't this great winter weather?
Yes.
Will drove here from the East Coast, from Salem, Massachusetts. Why don't you tell them what you told me about why you ended up driving all the way?
Well, I started looking for a legal parking spot in Boston and didn't find any new cars in Tennessee and just kept going.
8 feet of snow on the ground. You know, it sort of serves them right for staying there all winter when they could be here, where winter is really, how can I get out of the sun for the afternoon? There isn't going to be cool enough to enjoy being. I think the weather the East Coast is having is the future for Quartzsite. There will be a lot of folks from the East showing up here in the West next year. Because every time they hear of their next storm coming, I am sure their weathercasters say to them, and in Arizona, it was 84 degrees and sunny. Oh boy. This is a song, it's called Sleeping All Alone in My Lover's Bed. It's a boogie-woogie I wrote years ago in an effort to keep out of trouble when I was on the road alone. I would sing that song, and anywhere I was, and she had to be away from me, I slept in our bed. That way I wasn't tempted.
Good idea.
It's not a bad idea. Old fashioned, you know. This is called Sleeping All Alone in My Lover's Bed. It's a boogie-woogie. call my woman a lamb. She's away this week trying to make some grand, doing any old thing to keep her old man fed. Hey, 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 hey. Trouble can't get to me when I sleep alone in my lover's bed. I say, hey, come home. I feel kind of bad, I'm doing it alone. She said, a few more days, things fine. Lonely hearts cry in a jug of wine. Hey, 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 hey. No, you can't get to me when I sleep alone in my lover's bed. I'm kind of bad, I don't know which. I drunk myself to death. Hey, I'm still alive. I'm too much involved and too young to die. Hey, 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 hey. Trouble can't get to me when I sleep alone in my lover's bed. Yeah, take it home. One time I went to a yard sale. I was wearing little shorts so that I didn't get arrested in Sun City. And there was a 3-house yard sale on San Pedro Avenue. And I pulled up and I noticed there were 3, they had to be widows ladies. They were not coyotes by any measure. That animal has a lifespan I never heard the end of. But there were these 3, let's just say well-withered women, sitting side by side on wooden kitchen chairs, the kind that used to have the full backs and such. At a table, each one had their own cash box. And strewn about the lawn were lots of doodads and little pieces of old furniture. But most noticeably, about 19 racks of clothing. I went over. It's not bad, huh? You wouldn't think the guy naked even knew how to do this. It's long-term memory. If I just learned, I'd be all fumbled up by now. Yeah, I tried on one of the dresses right over my shirt. And they couldn't really see me, other than some movement behind the racks, but I could catch them, and I already eyed which one I bet it was. And as I walked over, in this, how could I describe it best? It was a calico dressed kind of flouncy. On me, it came down to about here. There. And it had a sort of Daisy May top. And I walked over and I looked the blonde one right in the eye until I realized all three were blonde. I had to guess which one was real. And I said, "Do you think I should buy this? Is it right it's only $2? Do I look good in it?" And the look on their face gave me the chutzpah to stand there and slowly peel it off. The bodice was tight, not where it counted, but tight anyhow. And I bought a little angel doodad that I gave to my wife instead. It's amazing, when you're naked all the time, clothing changes the way people deal with you. Like, there's nobody ever come into the bookstore and asked a naked man what the hell he's got on his mind. Do you think he doesn't know Christians were beheaded? What about the one naked guy in the whole Western Hemisphere sticking out? Here I put a tie on and try and look right, and I still stick out. I'm the only guy in the whole place with a tie on now. Little blues for us boys. Sunshine, I want to see what tomorrow brings. Yeah. Hurry down, sunshine, I want to see what tomorrow brings. I need a woman for good hot coffee. Just like every girl I meet, she wants me for a diamond ring. If I feel tomorrow like I feel today, if I feel tomorrow like I feel today, I'll go pack my bag and I'll make a getaway. Down, sunshine, let's see what tomorrow brings. Hurry down, sunshine, I want to see what tomorrow brings. Yeah. Oh, get me a woman good for anything, and I'll buy her a diamond ring. Play that blues, Mr. feel today. I'll just pack my bags, scoot off, I'll make my getaway. Hurry down, sunshine. Hurry down, sunshine. Hurry down, sunshine. Hurry down. Come on, dark sunshine. I want to see just what tomorrow brings. I play blues because blues for me is my flow of joy. I have to live with the blues that would probably destruct me in no time should I let it. And that was the loss of my dear daughter. And with Joanne together, each of us supporting each other in so many ways, we've managed to find a very positive energy that at least gets us through each day. We talk to her every day. I had to write a blues. That's what got me playing the piano again after 16 years. I suddenly had a real blues, not a song like the other one that I absorbed over the years listening to other people sing it, but instead a real blues. And I needed to find a flow of joy or it was going to beat me down. And it took 4 years to write the song Hello Celia. And I swear, most important to me in every show is that I get to share this song, because this is my front door to this inner flow of joy. It comes through my music. It lifts me up, and I hope it will you too. Since I've discovered, I joined a rather unique club the day we lost our daughter. So many people we would have never even guessed understood the pain, and in their happiness each day began to teach us how to find joy in having been, in my case, her dad. What a privilege. God, I married a woman who was medically barren, according to the doctors. She was a miracle in herself, and then to have a miracle daughter. After 23 and a half weeks, she was born. She was Canada's smallest surviving baby. She was everything for us. And now she's the source of my music. This is Hello Celia, dedicated to my dear wife, Joanne, who was her bestest friend. Okay. Start each new day with my memory of you. I start each new day with my memory of you. I say hello, Celia, honey, what are we gonna do? Hey, baby, play all day, just like we used to do. Hey, take a walk in the woods and pick the wild flowers too. Honey, I so miss you, and I smile when the pain say hello, Celia. memory of you. I say, hello, Celia, honey. You are my blues. I say, hello, Celia, honey. You make me happy too. I say, hello, Celia. Hello, hello, hello. I say, hello, Celia. Hello, hello, hello. I say, hello, Celia. I still love you so. This came from Al's Little Acre RV park yard sale about 15 years ago. It was 25 cents. Oh, yeah. That's so I could tell the inside from the outside. I'm going to put on a cowboy shirt. I know, you don't think this is a cowboy shirt. Shame on you. I was in Prescott, Arizona in the swap meet, Prescott Valley, and a guy set 2 easy ups across from my booth. In those easy ups, he put racks, clothing racks, and he filled every rack with hundreds of these. I'm not good at it. But I understand the principle. It's like computers. Isn't it funny, you know, these new iPhones that sort of stick to your hand? Everyone who has one never seems to let go. It used to be, I can remember when it was frightening to be in a big city and you walk down the street where nobody knows you and you don't know anybody, and suddenly you hear this guy coming up behind you. Total crazy man. Today, all he's got to do is pick a dead iPhone or a dead cell phone out of the trash, hold it up to his ear, but he thinks he's normal. In a cowboy shirt, because I watched, he sold over 200 shirts in one day at $2 a shirt. Even I bought one. Because it's an authentic cowboy shirt. Everybody but me who bought one of these shirts had a cowboy hat on, cowboy boots, man or woman alike. So this has to be the authentic contemporary Western wear. What it's missing is an appropriate hat. Yes.
Yeah, right. All right. Yeah.
Put 200 more pounds on me, I'd look just like Dan Blocker now. I'm all dressed up in this cowboy fashion because the next song we're going to hear is being sung by our rhythm guitarist, Jerry Mullins.
Well, what a lead up to that.
And how many people in your career, now you've played music locally, maybe what, near 30 years?
Well, not quite, but the first job I had here was washing camels, if that helps any.
And Ralph's been doing it for almost 3 decades too. That's just locally. These guys have careers in music and still playing. That's why I'm such an optimist in a moment like this. I can look over there and I can look over here and say, hey, be patient up there. I'll be coming, but not yet. These guys give me the hope and the energy I know I'll need by then. If you would only slow down a little, Jerry, we could catch up.
Okay, I've got to that point, I'll tell you for sure. But Paul, I only know two songs. One of them's awfully simple and the other one's simply awful. So you can take your pick on it. But this one song that I'd like to try to do is, when I first started RVing down here, I met a guy that was a great musician, and he wrote this song. And anyone that's camped out here in the RVs in the BLM land, most of us have had a little blue tank on the back of our rig that we call a blue boy. Well, he wrote a little song about that blue boy, and he's not with us anymore, but the blue boy is still with a lot of people out there. So I'd like to relate a little story that he wrote about the blue boy, if it's okay. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Well, I hooked up my rig to a little blue thing. The hose slipped off, sprayed all over my jeans. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Some on the ground. My face turned red and the speakers turned brown. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Well, the day I got sick, I wiped up my place. Came back from the dump with that look on her face. She had the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. She had the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Well, my wife got fed up, we moved into town. No more pulling that blue boy around, no more blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. No more blue boy blues, 'cause we've done moved to town. That's the end of my story. Well, that's not true. She bought a little dog, now I'm a pooper scooper too. Move back in the desert to watch the stars in the sky. I'll be pulling that blue boy till the day that I die. I'll have the blue boy blues until the day that I die. And we're just about 2 months short of 85. It don't come as easy as it did 50 years ago.
Tell me that. Tell me that. I was hoping it would be this easy forever.
Some things are easier and some things are impossible.
But it's a wiser man than me to know the difference. Hey, have you noticed there's fewer people in February in Quartzsite than there used to be? And that's because of all the people who are now memory. Has nothing to do with the economy, really, because people who live in motorhomes up north have to come south. Has a lot to do with how many destinations they go to. If the gas is cheap, they buzz around a little more. But in the end, they're here. The ones missing, maybe 35% of the people who were here for years and years, they took their final exit. And I started this set with a song that I've been rewriting all my life as a musician. It used to be my road song when I was Sweet Pie. It's now become an RV song, and I sang it kind of upbeat and all, but now I'll do it for you the way it's meant to be. This is a song I now call I'm Headed Home. All right, gentlemen. no downbeat needed. I'll do my best to keep the beat. You know, I live on a highway. I made an RV my home. Yeah, I live on the highway. All the roads I roam. I got an easy life. Hello, goodbyes, and I'm gone. I smile for miles. Yeah, I'll be your friend. Smile for miles. I'm a friend to the end. And if the old cookies crumble, well, we'll live off crumbs again. It's a long highway, all the roads I roam. It's a long old highway, I made it, I'll be my home. It's an easy one, hello, goodbyes, and I'm gone. Right on, Wilma. Your hometown, that's where I bought me new shoes. I've been in your hometown, that's where I bought me new shoes. Ain't nothing like new shoes, help you kick the blues. New shoes, new shoes, new shoes. New shoes, ain't nothing like new shoes. Help you kick the blues. Yeah, I live on that highway, all the roads I roam. I live on that highway, happy in my motorhome. Someday I'll take the exit marked heaven, 'cause I'm headed home. It was a lonesome, single man on the road type of blues song, and now it's evolved into one of my happier shuffle boogies. Oh, it's funny how life changes. Don't you love age? Isn't it great? I mean, look at us. We are the result, each one of us, of an incredible life story unto itself. And yet the amazing thing is, we come out perfectly. Perfect. It's like each one of us is a miracle. You see, you look around, you'll see what I'm talking about. Each one of us, tall, short, fat, thin, don't matter, black, white, brown, yellow, any color. Don't matter, hot, cold, mean, happy. It's all bull. All that counts is how totally perfect we managed to absolutely, without denying, no sliver of injustice when it comes to the perfect fit we happen to be, when it comes to honestly, totally being each one of us, ourselves. No one can talk about it. That's why I feel blessed. Here, 42 years after my old career, I'm still able to play and share the music I still love and enjoy. I'm blessed. If I can make you enjoy it too, or let you enjoy yourselves more because of us, that's what being on stage now in my life is all about. The pleasure and the privilege of sharing our company in this freedom together. That's Boogie. This is a rye ball boogie. In the 40s and in the 30s, hell, even Ethel Waters, God love her soul, Ethel Waters herself sang one of the most successful Jelly Roll records ever recorded. This is not as ribald as that. I'm not a red hot mummer. I couldn't quite pull it off. But this is indeed a song totally in the tradition of what this music comes out of. It was a ribald man's music, actually. It was played in places men go, and the only women making a living there were probably the wealthiest girls in town. What they used to call race recordings in the 20s through the late 40s, these were the black jump boogie blues and artists who made the music famous. Some of it broke through. The Dorseys is part of the reason, Boogie-woogie. But it was black piano players put that together originally, and that's Count Basie's original left-hand signature. He was one of the creators of Boogie-woogie. He told me, don't apologize for playing in the key of C. It works for you, and you got an original left-hand shuffle boogie signature. I looked at him and I said, it's because I don't have enough skill to be able to sit down, listen, and do what you do on the piano. I just don't know how to apply what I'm able to do for lack of skills. So I'm not a musician, I'm a piano thumper. He's a virtuoso musician. Both these end men, they are true professional musicians. We're getting near the pee break time, so I want to get this movie in. We'll take a short pee break because these are 1-hour chairs. And then you can sit down again because we got more to go and more to do. And, there is recorded and video product for sale. My wife is over there. She also has the Serious Rainbow Garden Cookbook. The party in the park is coming up on March 15th. Free lunch. Jerry and his friends will be there playing music along with Ralph and I. And there'll be all-you-can-eat lunch and a delightful dancing afternoon in the park March 15th. No charge. It's an annual event to thank you for your interest in Serious Rainbow Gardens. Also, coming up on the 10th of next month, a very, very good woman singer, Kay. She is truly an inspired soul and rhythm and blues artist. I think if you come to her show, you're in for a grand surprise. She's going to bring the 50s, 60s, not only to life, but with such a sophistication and such an entertainment and such, she overwhelms in pleasure of performing it. It catches right on. You're going to love her show. She's here on the 10th, and she deserves an audience, and I will certainly be among them. She's not, unfortunately, the first time people here heard of her, they billed her as a white Tina Turner. She's not that. She's a great blues and soul artist who is inspired by people like Tina Turner, Aretha, Janis, and her own spunky, incredible energy, because she's no youngster. She's been doing this for a living. She didn't quit after 25 years like me. Kay Bowler, and her band will be here doing a tremendous review for you. Anyhow, we'll be back in 20 minutes. We're gonna boogie this tune. This is a ribald song, and it's called Big Woman Boogie Blues. Big Woman Boogie Blues. And I dedicate it to the QIA because when it was announced on the national news that more than half the American population was obese, what did the QIA do? Widen their door to the dining room. Oh, right. And I figure if we ever all slim down to the likes of me, well, then they can have two-way traffic. This is Big Woman Boogie Blues. I wrote this song as Sweetheart a million years ago. I changed it enough to make it appropriate. Now this is a song for all the big women who can hear me. This is a song to help big women feel good. And if you happen to be a big woman taking up a little more space in this world than you think you should, eat your heart out, honey, because this is a song to help big women feel good. It's called Big Woman Boogie Blues. Now, in my lifelong search, woman after woman, trying to find the love that will heal my heart, I learned one thing. If you use the right position, somehow, every shape of man can love every shape of woman. Try to stay. What makes the big woman boogie a blues is men. You see, honestly, a big woman, she would like a man all the time. Well, most men, you know how it is, they just want a big woman some of the time. So this Big Woman Boogie is a blues because of men. All right, boys. I know a real big woman. She's called Patty Cakes. Yes, I know a real big woman. Her name is Patty Cakes. She got a red hot oven and a patent rubber cookie she can bake. Yeah, they call her Tootsie Roll. She's sugar in every joint in town. Yeah, they call her Tootsie Roll. She's sugar in every joint in town. When you get up country, now you can't be by the pound. I want to talk about a woman that keeps so fresh and warm. I want to talk about a woman, she brings cookies in from the farm. Too much baking changes you and puts sweet sugar in your blue. Big woman. Yeah, you get down to the portions like camping and fishing in the shade for a week. Never been kissed by a woman got 9 inches of lips. She pucker up. She go, "Mwah!" and splatters all over your face. You gotta wipe yourself on the pillowcase. That's when you know you're getting going. My baby, she 5 feet tall. dressed like a tent, half a dozen men fit inside. Did you like kind of woman? Two sides, mine and yours. She's a two-sided honey, one side and the other side for you. We toss a quarter in the air. And the heads are we. Tails. Chips and ribs. And then we'll be back with another dozen or so tunes anyhow. Some good ones.